Listening at my bedroom door, someone might have suspected the 5-year-old occupant to be suffering from some sort of multiple personality disorder. At that young age, imitating various doll voices, humming snippets of songs, and acting out the roles of admired storybook characters had always been my favorite game. To me, there was nothing more thrilling than whinnying like a horse or singing a lullaby or trying to alternate my voice from child to adult. And to the delight of my mother, I could spend hours alone, or rather with the constantly changing menagerie of characters my imagination had conjured. I yearned for every role in every school play, whether it was the fastidious Alice in Wonderland, or the scheming fox in Pinocchio, or the grunting hunchback Caliban in The Tempest. There were never enough characters to assume, lines to learn, or gestures to study. In high school, literature assignments were converted into works of performance art. A choreographed dance version of Boo Radley from To Kill a Mockingbird set to music by Philip Glass, a creative movement piece to suggest the savage character of Jack in Lord of the Flies, or a portrayal of a manipulative teenager with a monologue from The Crucible. As a sophomore, long dismayed by persistent taunts of "Yo Barbie" and determined to project a different image of myself to my peers, I entered my high school's talent show. Although forewarned by an anxious advisor that a rowdy, high-spirited audience might laugh or boo me off the stage, I performed a dance piece to my own taped piano playing of Debussy's Clair de Lune. The applause at the end of my act proved to me that my resolve to change my schoolmates' perceptions of me had paid off. Later that spring, I was cast as Helena in our high school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. It wasn't my first experience with memorizing lines in iambic pentameter. The summer before, I played the part of Rosalind in a scene from As You Like It for Shakespeare on the Sound's educational outreach troupe. Dressed in my doublet and hose, I performed the speech in which Rosalind, disguised as Cesario, is instructing Orlando how to woo her. Above all, Shakespeare has provided me with the language through which I can dig into a character socially and psychologically. In my limited experience of performing his plays, though, I realized that it wasn't enough for me to be aware of my own thoughts, my own feelings, and my own words. Sharing my passion for Shakespeare and theater with children of various ages and abilities became much more rewarding. I have come to believe that theater is a vehicle to foster young people's self-expression and heighten their self-esteem. In addition to individual character work, by focusing on leading improvisational exercises in groups, each child can feel like a member of an ensemble. This way, they're able to open themselves inwardly and sincerely to each other. When solid inner contact is established between them, their individual bodies become sensitive to their creative impulses so that they're free to develop their characters. Drama inherently increases their ability to concentrate and focus their imaginative powers while it simultaneously shapes their characters. They seem to be flooded with newfound poise, strength, and vision as they transform into their various roles. Teaching and learning alongside young people is the most holistically rewarding profession that I can imagine. What different readers bring to text and what diverse texts offer them enhance and enrich the subject for everyone. The joy of teaching and learning for me is fueled by the collective experience of thinking and talking about texts. I always end up discovering more than I thought I knew or understood, and I wish that for my students as well, both now and in the future. Once this musical score becomes embodied within you, you acquire a Shakespeare literacy. So there's a bodily and
I had a dream that one day I could walk down the street and not have to watch my back. A dream that we would stop killing our brothers and sisters. It brings me great pain to see my people like this. It feels like we're more segregated than ever before, not by the color of our skin, but by the color of our gang or what part of town we might come from. If you saw us now, you'd wonder what you died for.
That one day here in Bridgeport, we will be able to join hands as sisters and brothers. I have a dream that one day the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. With this faith, We will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with a new meaning.
Moving to my legs give out, and I see my